Sir, my concern is not whether God is on our side, my greatest concern is to be on God's side, for God is always right. You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. You can fool all the people some of the time, and some of the people all the time, but you cannot fool all the people all the time. Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. How many legs does a dog have if you call his tail a leg? 4. Saying that a tail is a leg doesn't make it a leg. The philosophy of the schoolroom in one generation will be the philosophy of government in the next. Character is like a tree and reputation like a shadow. The shadow is what we think of it, the tree is the real thing. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any other. I do the very best I know how, the very best I can, and I mean to keep on doing so until the end. I am not bound to win, but I am bound to be true. I am not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live by the light that I have. I must stand with anybody that stands right, and stand with him while he is right, and part with him when he goes wrong. The probability that we may fail in the struggle ought not to deter us from the support of a cause we believe to be just. We the people are the rightful masters of both Congress and the courts, not to overthrow the Constitution but to overthrow the men who pervert the Constitution. My great concern is not whether you have failed, but whether you are content with your failure. I am a firm believer in the people. If given the truth, they can be depended upon to meet any national crisis. The great point is to bring them the real facts. As I would not be a slave, so I would not be a master. This expresses my idea of democracy. If this is coffee, please bring me some tea, but if this is tea, please bring me some coffee. This country, with its institutions, belongs to the people who inhabit it. Whenever they shall grow weary of the existing government, they can exercise their constitutional right of amending it, or exercise their revolutionary right to overthrow it. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves, and under the rule of a just God, cannot long retain it. My dream is of a place and a time where America will once again be seen as the last best hope of Earth. I like to see a man proud of the place in which he lives. I like to see a man live so that his place will be proud of him. Discourage litigation. Persuade your neighbors to compromise whenever you can. As a peacemaker, the lawyer has superior opportunity of being a good man. There will still be business enough. The shepherd drives the wolf from the sheep's throat, for which the sheep thanks the shepherd as his liberator, while the wolf denounces him for the same act as the destroyer of liberty. Plainly, the sheep and the wolf are not agreed upon a definition of liberty. No man is good enough to govern another man without the other's consent. With malice toward none, with charity for all, with firmness in the right, as God gives us to see the right, let us strive on to finish the work we are in, to bind up the nation's wounds. Let's have faith that right makes might, and in that faith let us, to the end, dare to do our duty as we understand it.
বিসমিল্লাহির রাহমানির রাহিম। ভর্তি চলছে, ভর্তি চলছে, ভর্তি চলছে। এম জামান হোমিওপ্যাথি প্যারামেডিকেল কলেজ ও হাসপাতালে LHMP কোর্সে ভর্তি চলছে। যোগাযোগের ঠিকানা: এম জামান হোমিওপ্যাথি প্যারামেডিকেল কলেজ ও হাসপাতাল, কদমতলী, কেরানীগঞ্জ, ঢাকা। মোবাইল 017164584469। অধ্যক্ষ ডাক্তার HM মনিরুজ্জামান। ধন্যবাদ।